Listen to Sergio Sanchez every morning on News Talk 710 KURV and on the Radio Parami app. Stay informed with exclusive interviews from top local and state leaders, plus economic development news, business, and medical reports, and all the local news from the RGV. It's everything you need to know to start your day right. Sergio Sanchez and News Talk 710 KURV on the free Radio Parami app. Download it now.
Happy Friday, happy Friday. Although, for some people today, not a very happy Friday. I tell you what, people working overtime, city crews, county crews, Department of Transportation crews, tow truck operators, man, hand over fist. Cha-ching, 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 hand over fist. All the tow truck people. Oh, and then after that, the insurance adjusters. Everybody from the insurance industry getting a call. Man, we got vehicles all over the place as a result of that nasty flooding. Welcome to the Sergio Show on News Talk 710 KURV. Happy Friday. Well, we got the weekend to calm down and clean up and all those things. Rain totals last 48 hours, according to Jeffrey Nordine from AccuWeather, who joined us twice this morning. Port Isabel, almost 13 inches. West Local, crazy amount, 9 inches the last 48 hours in West Local. We had the mayor, Adrian Gonzalez, Mayor Adrian telling us that city of West Local, if your vehicle stalled out in the feeder road, which is city streets, that would be the feeder road, city streets in West Local as well. If your vehicle stalled out in the water, the tow trucks are out there, but will only move the vehicle to the side to clear the road. You need to go get your vehicle, have it towed. They're not going to take your vehicle and you got to go find it somewhere, okay? If your vehicle, and this is from the mayor from Weslaco. The mayor said, if your vehicle stalled out, you drove into water on the freeway, well, that's a TxDOT issue. Your vehicle is going to be towed. In fact, we had a conversation with Ray Pedraza from TxDOT. I'll share that with you in just a little bit. And yeah, they're out there towing vehicles on state highways and the freeways. Let's see here. Edinburgh, 6.5 inches the last 48 hours. Brownsville, 6 inches the last 48 hours. Rio Grande City, 11 inches. McAllen, over 9 inches the last 48 hours. Yes, here we're at the studio here where McAllen meets Mission at Taylor and Business 83. As soon as you go south of Business 83, you go down, man. You can see the road going down, and you see the feeder road. Oh, man, it's just full of water during the flooding incident. We got our city manager, Isaac, right? Isaac Tawil is our city manager for McAllen. Isaac, oh my goodness, you got a plate full today. So what can you tell me as far as feeder roads or major arteries, military highway? What do you want to share with us this morning as far as updates on the flooding and the response from McAllen?
Yeah, good morning, Sergio. Thanks for having me on today.
Yes,
first, I want to commend all of the city of McAllen emergency response crews that worked tirelessly yesterday to assist stranded citizens and to the extent we could take immediate action to address flooding issues as they occurred. I just heard you report the numbers of inches of rainfall that the valley experienced. Just unprecedented. There were areas of McAllen, I know you reported, 9 inches. There were areas of McAllen, especially down on that, southwest side of town in and around Military, that probably received over 12 inches of water in, what we think was 42 hours, not even 48 hours. So just lots and lots of water out there. The good news this morning is the water, for the most part, has receded. There are some spots off Military still has some water. There's still some water in and around the convention center and the expressway area, but for the most part, the water has cleared out this morning. The systems, the improvements that we made worked. And despite the unprecedented amount of rain, we woke up to mostly clear streets this morning.
It's pretty much impossible, right, Isaac? And when it comes down that hard, that fast, doesn't matter how much you do to clear out, the storm drains and put some pumps in, whatever. It comes out that hard, that fast, you're going to flood, man. You're probably, the water will recede faster, right? But you're going to flood.
Yep. The systems are designed to handle up to an inch, maybe a little bit more of water per hour.
Mm-hmm.
When you're receiving 3 and 4 times that, the system's just going to reach capacity very, very quickly, and then we just have to wait for it to work. Time is our friend in these situations. What I can tell residents is damage crews in McAllen are out this morning. We're assessing damage. We're there to help residents assess damages to their properties. We encourage our residents to document damages that they have made or experienced at their properties. If they need more information on how to do that, go to the city's website. Information is being posted as we speak on how to conduct a damage assessment, and we encourage residents to report those damages so that we can work with our state and federal partners to get them the help that they need. If we don't get those reports of damage, it's going to be very, very hard for us to secure those resources.
Our city.
Residents can also call 311 in McAllen.
Okay.
Great resource, great place to get information on resources that are available right now.
Thanks for the reminder on that one. Isaac Tawil is our city manager for McAllen. You made reference to the convention center area. That feeder road is always problematic. It always seems to fill up first. And we had a lot of cars there. You probably heard me mention that our mayor in Weslaco checked in. He said that any vehicle that got washed out on city roads, right, Weslaco city streets and the feeder road, that they will only be moving the vehicles. You need to go claim your vehicle or get it towed. What's the policy in McAllen? Are you just going to tow vehicles, take them somewhere? What can you tell me?
No, at this point, like you said, like other communities have experienced, the record services are just underwater. Right now, we're encouraging residents to make arrangements to secure their vehicles, have them towed. As crews become available, I don't know when that will be. At this point, only vehicles that become a traffic hazard will be towed. So right now, I am encouraging anybody whose car was left stranded in McAllen to make personal arrangements to go secure their vehicle.
All right, amigo. Anything else you want to share with us before I let you go?
No, I just want to remind residents, if you need assistance, please call 311. We've got staff there, ready and willing to provide whatever guidance, assistance we can. We wish our residents the very best. Please document damages that you've experienced and get those forms submitted to your insurance carriers and through the portals that will become available very soon.
Thank you, Mr. T. Thanks for checking in. Isaac Tawil is our city manager for McAllen. I've been texting with our city manager in Harlingen, and I didn't share with you the number for Harlingen. If you're just joining us, the past 48 hours, 14 inches plus Harlingen. I think Harlingen got the brunt of all this. I had one friend who's a grower nearby. He also made reference to Dr. Anciso nearby in La Feria. 15, 16 inches of rain the past 48 hours for them. Harlingen, 14 inches of rain. And Gabe Gonzalez, as much as he wants to join us this morning to give us an update, they're still assessing. They're still taking inventory. He's literally drowning in work. Drowning in work right now. Can't join us because he's got a lot to say and still taking inventory. So we'll give him some time on the drive home if he'd like to join us today for any advice. 14 plus inches of rain for Harlingen. Let me share with you a conversation I had with Ray Pedraza, Texas Department of Transportation. From the Texas Department of Transportation, PIO, Public Information Officer, is our very good friend, dear friend, Ray Pedraza. Ray, my goodness, what a crazy set of 48 hours. Yesterday it was just absolutely bonkers. So I want to take inventory with you. Maybe tell folks some of the major arteries, sections that you're still looking for water to go down. Maybe you shut down. You want to share a little bit of that with us right now?
Yes. So this morning, Serge, we are asking folks to limit travel. And if it is necessary to go on the road, be sure to check the forecast and the roadway for your destination. Our TxDOT crews have been out all night and overnight monitoring our state highways. You can always check conditions and closures at drivetexas.org. You can also call 1-800-452-9292 to get all of those closures. Again, 1-800-452-9292. We're also trying to post updates regularly on our social media sites. So we have a very busy day ahead on a good portion of our I-2 frontage roads. We have closures still in place due to abandoned vehicles, debris on the road, flooded roadways in some of those areas. So we're advising if anyone encounters a barricade to please turn around. It's unlawful to drive around or remove a barricade from a flooded road. They're there for your safety. So here's a list of some of the major roadways that are being affected this morning. I-69C in the Edinburgh area. The frontage roads, northbound and southbound, they're closed from Canton to Freddy Gonzalez. The Freddy Gonzalez northbound and southbound exits are closed. I-2 frontage roads also impacted heavily between Mission and McAllen. From Sherry Road to Ware Road, extreme flooding in this area. Also, the eastbound and westbound I-2 frontage roads, anywhere from San Juan all the way to Donna, Weslaco also hit hard. So if you're planning to utilize the frontage road in those areas, you may want to think twice because some of those areas are still underwater and littered with abandoned vehicles. Also, Stewart Road, if you're headed south of the expressway, closed at the floodway. Same goes for FM 907 Alamo Road, also closed at the floodway. The FAR interchange, clear in all directions this morning. We're also looking into flooding in South FAR at the moment. And then, of course, we had some roads impacted in Starr County as well. So if your travel includes FM 755 or any other of the major thoroughfares in Starr County, also go to drivetexas.org for those updates.
One of the several calls that we were taking and fielding yesterday, my goodness, was our police chief, Victor Rodriguez in McAllen. Yeah, military, he said, south portion of the city. Is that better this morning? Military Highway, south of McAllen, do you know?
I have not received a recent update, but again, you can go to drivetexas.org and you can check for those updates there. If the road is closed in that area, it will be updated on drivetexas.org.
Ray Pedalasa with the Department of Transportation here, the FAR district. Do you receive a report? You guys take inventory of how many vehicles in your district got stalled, got washed out on, like the feeder roads and other places? Do you get an inventory of that?
I'm pretty sure we're going to have an assessment of that today because we are looking for assistance today throughout the day to remove the vehicles that are abandoned and stalled on the frontage roads. So we suspect that the frontage roads in those areas are going to be closed for a few hours just because of resources available to remove those vehicles. And then we have to come in and sweep and remove debris from those roadways. Yeah,
I was going to suggest to you, if you want to go business with me, I think we could start up like a tow truck company. We'd be very busy today. And
I'm pretty sure those guys are pretty busy today, too.
Hey, so what's the plan? I spoke with the mayor in Weslaco earlier this morning, Adrian, and the mayor said that for the city of Weslaco, the frontage roads and the city roads, any vehicle that got washed out, because of the flooding, that they're just going to put it to the side. They got the tow trucks moving, but they're going to move it to the side or maybe just right next door, a parking lot, so that vehicle owners could go claim their vehicles and then they can call a tow truck and take it to the shop or garage, wherever they need to go. As far as other cities or, what's the policy from TxDOT? Because he told me that any vehicle that stalled out, got flooded on the freeway, those TxDOT would probably be removing all those vehicles. So what can you tell me as far as, vehicles that got stalled in other places, feeder roads, highways? What's the strategy? What's the strategy from TxDOT?
I don't have the full details on how exactly or where the vehicles are going to be taken, but I do know that we are trying to remove them from the roadway so that we can reopen those roads.
Who do they check with then, right? Do they call TxDOT or what? Who do they call to figure out where's my car? What happened to my truck?
They could check with the municipalities perhaps of where that happened, or we could likely post some information on our
DLJ Commercial Residential Roofing. That's another dude I forgot to mention. He's probably going to be working overtime, Freddie. Dale Johnson, getting a lot of calls from, hey, we got water in the building. It came down on us. Yeah, I told you should have checked that roofing system at your business. Big thank you as well to Best Restaurant Supplier, friend John Sun. Let me take a break from all the weather and storm and flood reporting. Yeah, you guys got plenty of work out there. Mark Torres is in the studio. You can join. Are you doing all three, Freddie?
Yes.
Okay. So we do X Live, which is my Twitter. Hello, Elon Musk. Thank you, neighbor. Thank you for purchasing X. Thank you for purchasing Twitter. We're doing a YouTube Live, Facebook, that worthless Facebook, but we still have to do it because it's a necessary evil. We're doing all that live broadcasting. Radio Para Mí is the free app. Download it. You can get the crisp, clear audio on your phone as well. Mark Torres is in the studio with Torres Boxing Academy. Come up to the microphone, Mark.
Yes, sir.
All right, Coach. So tell me about your Torres Boxing Academy. How long have you been around?
So Torres Boxing Academy has been around for 4 years. We started in 2021, right in the height of the pandemic. We opened the gym, man. We started with nothing. We started with 4 bags, and with hard work, perseverance, and determination, we've built the gym into a living legacy right now, man. It's really good. It's going great.
You are either a boxer or you're special forces. So which one is it? Yeah.
No. I was a 9-time national champion as an amateur.
Okay.
I'm 7-2 as a pro. I was the first bare knuckle boxer to come out of the state of Texas. So that was my pro career, but I've turned to
bare knuckle boxer. Sounds like a sales meeting around here.
No, well, actually, I competed bare knuckle boxing on DirecTV pay-per-view.
It's not exactly bare knuckle, right? You got the little pads on there. It's just
no, it's bare knuckle. Yes, sir.
That's a street fight. That's what.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
But I got paid for it, so it's okay.
Yeah, really. It was that was your career for a while?
Yes, sir.
To do that?
My professional career was as a professional. I was 7-2. I had 9 pro fights, and I fought bare knuckle.
Yeah, you wanted the coach on that one. I apologize for that. Okay, so I need to get the coach in on camera. Mark Torres with Torres Boxing Academy. He is how many times a champ?
I'm a 9-time national champion in the amateurs.
Okay, so how is that? Obviously, part of the answer would be that you don't have the cage on a cage fight. But how's that compared to the mixed martial arts fighting? Which,
so the difference is you fight in a pit. It's a pit. It's really weird. The ramps open up and then they close. Everybody's looking down at the pit. And you fight bare knuckle. It's like a gladiator thing.
I'm sorry, I'm today old. I didn't realize that. I find, for example, mixed martial arts fascinating, very interesting.
Yes,
I can't say I'm a big fan. I can't say I'm a big fan of boxing. My dad was.
Yeah.
My uncles were, right? But this whole bare knuckle fighting, like street fighting, I did not know that was like a league and a real sport.
Yeah.
That is.
And it was actually aired on DirecTV pay-per-view. You had to pay to watch it. When I fought it in Manchester, New Hampshire at the Verizon Wireless Arena.
Yeah.
DirecTV, it was pretty cool.
Okay.
I loved it.
Well, you've got your Torres Boxing Academy here in Mission. Where are you, by the way?
We're at 2714 North Conway. We're located right next to Cantus Plumbing.
The kiddos are not doing bare knuckle boxing.
No,
though.
sir. No, sir.
We're putting gloves on.
Yes, sir.
On the huerquillos. Okay. So you're here today because you got a tournament tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
You're in Kingsville?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So tell me about that.
So tomorrow we are traveling to Kingsville. We leave at 5 in the morning to get to weigh-ins. I got 2 of my stars here fighting at the JK Coliseum. We got one, Hadriel Olvera. He's 8 years old, and he's going to be making his amateur debut. Excellent. And we have Braden Uribe, who's 13, and he's a 2-time national champion. And he's going to be fighting for his 14th amateur fight.
All right. Hadriel, come up to the microphone, Day. So why you like boxing?
Yes.
Yeah? Oh, why? Why? You just like to beat up other dudes or what?
Yeah.
So how long you been doing this, the whole boxing thing? Do you know?
Like 2 years.
2 years. So what was it that you said, hey, I want to do that? What happened? What was it that said, you know what? I want to do that.
I want to be the best amateur kid in 730, and I want to be in the nationals to be ranked number 1.
This is his first fight.
This is his first fight.
So how much? I mean, obviously, it's boxing. Pues órale, let's go.
Yeah.
There's real deal,
Yes, sir.
punch, contact. How much training has Hadriel had?
Hadriel has been training since he was 4 years old. He followed his older brothers, Josiah and Jaciel Olvera, in the gym. And I mean, any little brother wants to follow their big brothers, you know?
Oh,
so
okay.
he went in
So
there.
his big brother. That's what it was, right?
His big brothers made
Yeah.
him.
There we go. Well, what are you gonna do if you win tomorrow?
We might go somewhere to go eat.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, boy, you got to get your proteins in
Yeah.
after the workout. Okay, so let me bring in Braden Uribe. Braden. So tell me about how long you've been boxing.
I've been boxing a little bit over a year.
Okay, you like it?
Yes.
All right. Have you beat someone already?
Yes.
Yeah. Is this your first fight or second
No,
fight?
my 14th.
Okay, your 14th fight.
Yes, sir.
So what is your record?
10-3.
10-3. All right. Are these like knockout fights, Mark?
Yes, there's stoppages, there's all that. Yes.
Yeah. The reason I ask is, mira, pues tan chiquitos. I mean, seriously, I don't want anything bad happen to these dudes, especially Adriel. Dude, I can't even imagine him. Like, I want him like to punch somebody, the other kid to cry. Okay, we're done now.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want anything bad happening.
No, these fights are sanctioned by USA Boxing. Safety is the number one key for the kids.
Yeah.
Although it's boxing, they're gonna fight, you know. So, but my main concern is always for them to be well equipped, and there's a ringside doctor, so they're safe.
I got a genius question from the genius producer of radio, Fred Cruz. What did Mom say when you said, I want to box?
She didn't like it. She didn't like the fact that
obviously wasn't able to convince you otherwise, right?
No.
Yeah. Because who defended you? Brother? Dad?
My dad.
Your dad said, oh, amigo's gonna fight. Tiene que ser hombre. I can understand. Okay. Should I answer the same?
Yeah.
Okay. Hadriel, come over to the microphone, Daddy. All right. What did Mom say when you said, Mom, I want to fight?
She said yes.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Mom's tough.
Yeah. See, no, and probably wants him to learn how to stand, defend himself, stand on his own. All right. So, do you want to do boxing the rest of your life, Daddy?
Yes.
Yeah, you want to be a professional boxer? Okay. Make lots of women, and make lots of like have a lot of girlfriends, right? Like make someone. Yeah. Freddie says, "Hold on now, hold on. He's too young for that." Brayden, you come over to the microphone, Daddy. You want this as a career for you as well?
Yes.
Okay. This is what you've been wanting for the longest time now, to be a boxer?
Yes, become a world champion.
All right. Well, tell me more about the team, because we got a lot of nice people here out here. You got the whole family.
Like I told you earlier while we were walking in here, our team comes in packs. We're gonna bring everybody with us. We have a really big support system.
Yeah, everybody wave high. I apologize for the crude setup that we have, but that's the internet. That's the way that's the way broadcasting works on the internet. Okay. Well, if a parent do you have room at your gym, at your boxing, for any dad, mom that's tuning in right now?
Oh yes, we at Torres Boxing Academy, we're open for all ages. Doesn't matter the gender. I got girls, I got boys, I got men, I have women in there. We have a lot of room in our gym for everybody. And I just ask one thing, man: bring that winning attitude and want to make a change in your life. And if you have that, I'm willing to work with you.
All right, my friend. How do folks find you, either online or?
You can find us on Facebook, Torres Boxing Academy. You can go by the gym, 2714 North Conway, or you can always call my number, 956-600-2713. And we're always available.
Call us again, brother. Fascinating. All right. Bring more of your team in the future.
Yes, sir.
We'd love to see you again.
We'll be sure to come back with 2-0 tomorrow.
Yeah, all right.
Yes, sir.
Braden, thanks for stopping by. Javier, bless you. Team, thank you for stopping by. From Torres Boxing Academy here in Mission, Texas, our coach as well, Mark Torres. Time is 9:37. The Sergio Show on 710 KURV, made possible this hour by Best Restaurant Supply. Big thank you as well to DLJ Commercial Roofing.
The City of McAllen is thrilled to offer your business an opportunity to apply for a matching grant of up to $15,000. The Refresh 50/50 grant was designed with your business in mind. Apply for the Refresh 50/50 grant to upgrade your storefront with improvements like new paint, signage, landscaping, art, lights, doors, and more. Take advantage of this amazing opportunity and apply today at
Listen to Sergio Sanchez every morning on News Talk 710 KURV and on the Radio Parami app. Stay informed with exclusive interviews from top local and state leaders, plus economic development news, business, and medical reports, and all the local news from the RGV. It's everything you need to know to start your day right. Sergio Sanchez and News Talk 710 KURV on the free